Hello! And that was a really long hello. And welcome back to Alice Talks Football, and welcome back to another live Manchester United watch along. Melbourne victory versus Manchester United. Captain Harry Maguire is back, and this is another pre-season friendly under Ten Hag. Very, very excited for this pre-season friendly. Hopefully we can build on what we did versus Liverpool, which was a very good victory versus Liverpool, and get some more good results. Melbourne, obviously a team that we are a lot better than, but obviously don't underestimate Melbourne. Liverpool underestimated us, and we saw what happened, so we must not underestimate Melbourne victory. I'm sure that they could be definitely a threat and cause us some problems and all of that. As you can see on the screen, it is the starting lineup, guys. How are you feeling about the starting lineup? We've got a lot of people are annoyed. It's McFred again, Maguire's back, Lindelof's back. I mean, this is the side that, let's be honest, it did disappoint us a lot last season. This is the side that definitely didn't perform to how we wanted them last season. Oh, I'm lagging. Why am I lagging? What is going on here? Yeah, sorry. This is a side that we obviously used last season. Didn't obviously perform 100% how we wanted them to, but it'd be interesting to see how Ten Hag gets them playing. Obviously, in the second half, we're going to see a lot more players come on and all of that. I mean, 11 a.m., but it's 11 a.m., which is a very early one. So I do apologise that a lot of people probably aren't awake now. But it is quite late over in Australia and all of that. We should beat them, but it's pre-season, you never know. So Delot at right back, Luke Shaw at left back, Lindelof and Maguire at centre back. It'll be interesting to see how Maguire does in Ten Hag's system, if he looks good or not. McTominay and Fred again in the pivot. It's annoying to see McTominay and Fred in the pivot. I'm not gonna lie, but at the end of the day, it's pre-season. Like it is, we're getting De Jong for a reason. It's pre-season. I would like him to try Donny and Fred in the pivot, or maybe Garner. Give Garner a go. But I think Garner is injured, which is a little bit on the annoying side. And obviously Martial up top, Sancho on the right, and he's dropped Rashford for Elanga, and he's giving Elanga go on the left. On the bench, we could see Nathan Bishop come on, ERIK Bailly, Malacia, Telles, Wan-Bissaka, Rashford, Palestri, Donny van der Beek, Laird, Mejbri, Charlie Savage, Iqbal, Amadi Latif, Chong, and Garnacho, all on the bench as options. No James Garner. I think he does have an injury. I think he does have a nick, which is annoying because I think he's a player that we all wanted to see on pre-season. But we might get to see a bit more of Zidane Iqbal in the second half. He looked really, really good in the first half. I think we can all agree that. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I couldn't tell you anything about the other team. I couldn't tell you anything about Melbourne victory. I think we've played them before in pre-season. No, we played Perth under Ollie a few years ago. I couldn't really tell you much about Melbourne victory, if I'm being 100% honest with you. It's 5 a.m. in the US. It's only 8 p.m. Where are you guys? Where are you guys watching from? Do let me know down below. McFred. I mean, look, I'm not bothered about McFred being in there and McFred starting because it's pre-season. And look, I don't think McTominay was particularly good last name, but they beat Liverpool 3-0, this team. Minus Rashford and Varane, this is a team, and De Gea, this is a team that beat Liverpool 3-0. Hopefully De Gea's injury isn't too bad because obviously De Gea was very, very good for us the other day. Fred was quite good, he scored a goal. I do want to see Donny have a go deeper. Ten Hag knows Donny, and Ten Hag is playing Donny in that Bruno role, but I'd like to see Donny play a little bit deeper and see if Ten Hag does that. Obviously, Elanga is an interesting one. How's he going to do? I thought Palestri was the most impressive out of the front three in the second half. So I'd have liked to see Palestri have a go in there. It seems that Sancho will play on the right wing again, but I'm not sure. Maybe he'll play Elanga on the right and Sancho on the left. But the game has kicked off, guys. Manchester United versus Melbourne victory. So make sure you smash that like button. And, of course, subscribe down below to Alice Talks Football if you're new. I am going to get the game up on my screen now. So let me just share the screen now and get the game up. It's obviously quite early, so we don't have as many people as normal in. So keep smashing that like button so it can be shared to new people. And, of course, subscribe down below if you're new. There we go. Oh, that's annoying. Let me zoom in. I mean, if we lose, I don't think we will lose, but I wouldn't want to lose today as well. So we're 30 seconds into the game. Please do hit that like button. Please do subscribe down below if you're new and all of that as well. Let me have a look. Hello, Paul. Big up everybody in the chat. If you're at work and you cannot watch the game, do not worry. I will be telling you exactly who's looking good, who's looking bad, and commentating how the game's going. So you always just pop an earpod in, listen to me. Or if you cannot watch the game but you want to know who looks good, who looks bad or not, make sure you subscribe, because after the match I will do a post-match reaction and a review on the game. De Gea is injured. De Gea is injured, which isn't good as well. Melbourne going to get spanked. Hopefully. That's a good ball from Lindelof trying to get in behind. Hopefully, our next game pre-season will have Martinez and Eriksen up as well. Obviously, guys, unless you've been living under a rock, Martinez is a done deal. We knew it was a done deal last night, but Romano did confirm it was a done deal this morning. I didn't feel the need to make a video and tell it's a done deal this morning, because I told you yesterday it was a done deal. Even though it wasn't officially a done deal when I told you it was yesterday, we knew it was a done deal. But it has been confirmed Martinez to United is a done deal, and the plan is for Martinez and Eriksen to link up towards the end of pre-season tour, play against Real Vallecano, Atletico Madrid, which would be very interesting to see as well. It's really weird because we've got a pre-season game, so we've got 2 pre-season games in 2 days, so hopefully we'll see like a big mix of teams and squads and stuff as well. Bruno Fernandes, Lindelof. It's interesting to see how Maguire does. Maguire keeps his captain's armband. I was talking about this earlier. I don't have MUTV, don't feed the Glazers. Big up, Paul. Well, Paul, I'll let you know how the game goes and all of that as well. But I don't blame you. There's probably links all over Twitter to access the game for free as well. I won't lie. There's a lot of people that do that. Name the players list for United. Heaton's in goal because De Gea is injured. Delo and Luke Shaw are the fullbacks. Maguire and Lindelof are the centre-backs. McFred in the pivot. Bruno as a cam. Elanga on the left. Sancho on the right. And Martial at top as the team. Elanga's on the ball here now. Elanga plays it into Shaw. United just passing it around. So Maguire does keep captaincy. And here's my question to you guys. He's playing Maguire and not Varane. I don't know if Varane's injured. I don't know what the situation is with Varane. But he is playing Harry Maguire instead of Rafael Varane. Let me see if Rafael Varane is injured. I think Rafael Varane has an injury. Yeah, Varane has an injury, which is annoying. I swear Varane's always injured. But Tom over ball in. Good ball in. No. It's annoying. So yeah, Varane's injured, so Maguire is playing. But obviously we signed Lisandro Martinez, guys. And Lisandro Martinez will start regularly for United. Lisandro Martinez will be the first choice left-sided centre-back because balance in the back four is really crucial to how Ten Hag plays. Good ball from Bruno there. And Delo cuts across him but couldn't keep it on. So Lisandro Martinez will be a starting left-back for United. The question is, who's going to partner Martinez? Is Varane going to be the right centre-back? Is Maguire going to be the right centre-back? Is Lindelof going to be the right centre-back? I mean, I think it will be Varane, but Varane can't stay fit. So I think it could be a pairing of Lisandro Martinez and Maguire. And the fact that Maguire's captain means he is probably going to play a lot next season as well. So you've got to bear that in mind. So I really hope that Maguire is really good and proves us all wrong. As she says that, as it's 1-0 Melbourne because Maguire's lost his man. I just jinxed that. I said I really hope Maguire's going to be good for us next season. They fucking score because Maguire loses his man. I mean, I bloody nobody from Melbourne score. I know it's pre-season, but I swear I am cursed. I'm saying, yeah, Maguire's going to be the partner for Martinez. Hopefully he'll be really good under 10, all of that. And Maguire's lost his bloody man. And they're 1-0 up. We're 1-0 up against a team no one even knows who they are. I mean, that's embarrassing. Oh, that is embarrassing from Maguire. He's too slow. He's too slow to play. I literally, all I'm done is say, I hope Harry Maguire proves me wrong. I hope he's really good under Ten Hag. And we've conceded a goal because Maguire is too slow. I couldn't even tell you he scored. I couldn't even tell you who scored for them. Some probably player we'd never heard of. I don't even know what his name is. That's embarrassing. I mean, look, it's pre-season. We might win this game 5-1, but that is like, I'm not gonna be annoyed because it's pre-season, but that is a typical goal. What we were conceding a lot last season as well. It was scored by Christopher Icondomis. Probably didn't say his name right, but that is just such a. It's not like I'm annoyed because it's pre-season and that, but it's just that is a kind of goal that we conceded so much last season. Oh my God, we've given it away. McTomini's giving it away. Oh, like this is not great. What's the internet connection like? I hope it's not lagging and all that. Harry can't just take the armband off Slabbard now. I mean, that's how we all feel as well. Paul says Sel Maguire is shite. I mean, Maguire's just the problem is we've conceded there because Maguire's too slow. It's only pre-season, but I'm already irritated over we subject to McFred over and over. I'm annoyed that we saw McFred, but I'm not going to get annoyed that we saw McFred because at the end of the day, if his plan was McFred, he wouldn't be going all out for Frankie de Jong. So, look, I don't get why Fred are playing, but they are. But, I mean, the fact that we've conceded a goal like that, and Maguire just lost the pace there. Honestly, internet is okay. I mean, look, 1-0 down, silly Maguire mistake. Come on, United, Martial! No! You can't sell Maguire, it's too much money. Maguire is captain and Maguire's in the plans because it's a financial thing. The board are like, we invested so much in Maguire, like we can't get rid of Maguire. That is the Man United board. So that is why Maguire's in the plans on that. And that is why Maguire will constantly play. Because of his price tag and that he is captain. And Maguire is going to, whether you like it or not, Maguire is going to play a lot next season. Does he deserve to? No. But if he is good under Ten Hag, then that's fine. I want Maguire to be really good under Ten Hag and prove me wrong. But we're playing with a high line, and already Maguire couldn't catch his man. We got caught out and we conceded a goal. So it's one of those things where it's early days. You shouldn't judge players solely off pre-season, but to concede a goal like that, the game we played without Maguire, we didn't concede a single goal. And 7 minutes into the game that we do play with Maguire, Man United have conceded a goal. It's like we played 90 minutes without Maguire versus a better team in Liverpool and kept a clean sheet. We play 6 minutes with Maguire against a team called Melbourne City with players no one's heard of, and we concede a goal. And, hopefully Ten Hag will see this and hopefully Ten Hag will take note. But, Maguire, if he needs to be dropped if he underperforms like he did last season. I mean, here come Melbourne, and they're all over us at the moment. It's quite embarrassing. We are getting dominated by Melbourne. Say Maguire in I Show Speed Boys. Harry Maguire. I can't do it. I forgot how he does it. Stop blaming Maguire. It's not his fault. I mean, it's not exactly Maguire's fault. I think Lindelof and Shaw could have done better, but Maguire lost his man. And look, it's pre-season. Maguire's been injured. Of course, he's not going to be sharp and 100%. And, he's got time to redeem himself. But it is a frustrating one as well. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. Of course, subscribe down below if you're new. Too slow setting the backs of a high line will not work. I mean, look, I think we've learned today that we can't play Maguire and Lindelof as a centre-back pairing because too slow centre-backs in a high line, it just does not work at all. Good to see Nani, though. It's good to see Nani. Nani's the only Melbourne player I know. Nani is the only Melbourne player I actually know. But yeah, that's what happens when you play Victor Lindelof and Maguire in a high line. Because you just get absolutely mugged off. Honestly. Bruno. Man United on the ball. Man United are attacking here. Come on, United. Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw plays it into Fred. Fred was telling Langer to make a run and Langer just ignored him. Gosh. Harry Maguire. Oh, good ball. I'm a jinx. I say good ball from Fred. Fred gives it away. I say, I think Maguire could be good under Ten Hag, and I hope Maguire's good under Ten Hag. We can see the goal because Maguire loses his man. Whenever I praise a player or say something positive about a player, they give the ball away. All right, Martial's going to lose it. So, I was hoping that would reverse jinx it, so Martial would get the ball and score. Ten Hag's not going to be happy with this start. He's not going to be happy with this start whatsoever. This is the United of last season we're seeing. And there you go. Put it in the back of the net for Melbourne victory. I mean, his name is Chris Icondomis. So, I mean, if anyone knows who he is, tell me about him, but I don't know who that player is. Nani isn't playing, but I'm sure Nani will come on. Is Nani? Yeah, Nani's on the bench. It'd be nice to see Nani come on for Melbourne victory as well. Just for Richie, upload a video on YouTube with info on CR7. It seems that Ronaldo will either stay at United or go to Bayern Munich, depending on the Lewandowski situation as well. Big up everybody in the chat. What you'll say about Van der Beek sitting on the bench again? It's pre-season. It's not the end of the world. I'm not going to complain. I would have liked to see Van der Beek play instead of Scott McTominay, personally myself. And I'd like to, but obviously Ten Hag, I know will use Van der Beek. And Ten Hag just didn't want to change the team too much and not beat Liverpool 3-0, which is understandable. Delo, Fernandez. Oh, good ball from Bruno into Sancho. Oh, Sancho cannot quite control that. Only 58 likes, only for 100 likes, guys. So make sure you smash that like button. Bruno plays a decent ball into Sancho, but Sancho couldn't control it. I mean, look, we're 10 minutes in, Maguire and Lindelof being caught out, McTominay in no man's land, pre-season or not, it's the same things that happened last season. But, you know, we're 11 minutes in, Ten Hag's a good coach. I'm confident that we'll turn it around. I am. And I'm not stressing. I'm not in the world. This is a good play here. United in attack. Bruno with a good ball in the box to Alanga. Luke Shaw with the wayward shot. Martial on the ball. Martial! Oh, Martial goes down, but it's not a penalty. Scott McTominay fouls the player, and it's a Melbourne free kick. That's so annoying. Why is it saying 12 minutes? There we go. Another false dawn. I mean, look, haven't been brilliant so far. Show us the ball. I'd show you the game, but I'll get in trouble. I showed the game for a little bit last stream, and I was like, oh shit, I could get done. Maguire again getting mugged off by the Melbourne player. I mean, it's been a poor game for Maguire so far. And I want to praise Maguire. I want to say good things about Maguire. I do, because he's our captain next season. He is going to play next season. I want him to be good. But already now he's been poor. Harry Maguire's been poor. CI says, how are United playing? So we're 12 minutes into the game. It is 1-0 to Melbourne. I'm going to be honest with you. We're not playing well. The defence is really struggling. We're trying to play a high line, but Maguire and Lindelof are too slow. Defence are really struggling. Midfield is not coming to take the ball off the centre backs, and you know, it's been a very disappointing start. And I think that you know, Ten Hag will not be happy with this. He will not be happy with the defence or any of that. I think Bruno is the only player that is awake at the moment and trying to do things, but he can't do it all on his own. And when Bruno tries to do it all on his own, we all know what happens. He does them spamming hero balls, and you're like, no. Magaluf, man. Yeah, Magaluf. It's that centre-back pairing. Still early games. Yeah, I think Bailly will be needed in the second half. I really do think. But it's still early. Game is just settling. Where do you want to watch it? MUTV. And if you don't have MUTV, then I'll just tell you what's going on. Or if you don't want to buy MUTV, I don't blame you as well. And McFred shit under every manager. Shit under Ragnar, shit under Ollie, shit under Ten Hag. No, everyone's a bit annoyed that McFred's starting, but it's the new manager. It's his choice. It's pre-season. And it doesn't bother me that McFred's starting, in the sense of he's going all out for Frankie de Jong. He's desperate for Frankie de Jong. His plan next season is obviously not McFred. The fact that Ten Hag, and Laurie Whitwell is a tier 1 journalist, confirmed this, Ten Hag got 2 midfielders, but he's going to have to settle with one. He wanted de Jong and a DM to partner de Jong, maybe in Kante or Edson Alvarez. That's what he wanted. And obviously, we've even got Martinez that can play DM and if we need now. But, you know, Ten Hag is so desperate for Frankie de Jong because he knows McFred and not his plan for next season. So we will see McTominay and Fred play, but his plan isn't McFred. His plan is Frankie de Jong. And I think McTominay will probably be more likely one dropped. Although McTominay seems to be played as a DM more. Please keep hitting that like button, and of course subscribe down below if you are new to Alice Talks Football. If you want to stay up to date with all the latest Manchester United news, transfer news, updates and more, make sure you are subscribed so you do not miss out on that. I will be letting you know what's going on in the game, who's looking good, who's looking bad, but there will be a match reaction after the game. So if you're at work or you're unable to watch the game or you can't access the game, I will be doing a review and match reaction to the game at full time, telling you who was good, telling you who was bad, and then I will do a match reaction as well after the game. And then I will do a live stream tonight on the de Jong and Martinez news as well. So here come Manchester United playing the ball around. Delow's on the ball. Delow hoping to carry the ball forward here for Manchester United. Delow on the ball here. Delow into Bruno, into Fred. Fred on the ball. Good pass from Fred to Luke Shaw. Man United in the attack here. Can Man United actually do something? We haven't even... We're 15 minutes in. We're 1-0 down and we haven't even tested their goalie. Lindelof to Delow. Bruno. Maguire has to realise and leave slab bed. Maguire has to be like Boris and realise he needs to leave. Jeez. Hopefully ERIK Ten Hag doesn't make the choice of McFred again. I mean, honestly, McFred isn't even the negative this game. It's Maguire at the back. Paul says he can't see de Jong coming. Paul, I can completely understand why you think that and why you don't trust United. But I actually do see de Jong coming, Paul. I don't think I know we're stupid. I know Man United are the biggest idiots ever in the transfer market, but I don't think we'd waste 2 months working so hard to try and get a player for him to tell us no. I think we still want him. And I still think that Man United will get De Jong. I'm going to do a video tonight and tell you why I think United will get De Jong, because De Jong today has been dropped from Barcelona's pre-season tour, and Barcelona have told De Jong, and Xavi's told De Jong, he must join Man United. So De Jong is a mug if he stays at Barca, and the only reason he wants to stay is for his money. So I am confident we will get De Jong, but I can understand why people don't think we'll get De Jong, because there's lots of reports saying he won't come. That was good play from Martial. United lose out on the ball here. Well done, well in from Fred there. Jadon Sancho. Sancho on the right-hand side for Manchester United. Sancho doing some skill, lays off Bruno Fernandes. Bruno with the cross. McTominay. Oh, McTominay's missed. McTominay should have scored that, but I think it is a corner. I'm confident Frankie de Jong is coming, and I will tell you why I'm confident Frankie de Jong is coming. Obviously tonight. In my live stream tonight, I will talk all about De Jong. Martinez is a done deal. Now Martinez is done, we can literally focus all our time and energy on De Jong. And I will tell you why I'm so confident that will happen tonight. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Da, 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 da. Come on, United. Come on. I mean, honestly. Maguire, social media Superman. I will say this. Maguire gets a lot of abuse and a lot of stick from Man United fans. And look, Maguire deserves criticism. We can all criticise Maguire. He's been crap. There are idiots that send Maguire death threats and pretend to put a bomb in his house and are horrible to Maguire online. There are. But the protection Maguire gets is absolutely unreal. Man United will go out of their way to protect Harry Maguire. But they don't go out of their way to protect Pogba or Martial when they get stick or media abuse. But Maguire's the most protected player ever. Big up, Sane, for the super chat. Back to reality, up the Arsenal. Look, Sane, we are back to reality so far, but we're 17 minutes in. We could win this game 6-1. You never know. It's just a poor start, but we've got, a good 70 minutes to turn it around. But, Maguire, Lindelof, McFred, I mean, what do you expect? But when we get Martinez in, who was meant to be Arsenal's man, and De Jong, it could be a different story. But thanks for the super chat. As Sancho says, same. Where's Lisandro? But yeah, Maguire is definitely the most protected player by the media out there. The fact when Maguire got booed, Tottenham Hotspur were posting, "We stand with Maguire." I mean, Pogba gets booed, no one gives a fuck. Maguire gets booed, and all of a sudden, players are coming and speaking out against it. What, is Maguire not allowed to be booed because he's crap? But it's okay if Pogba's booed. It's stupid, isn't it? It's just favouritism and media protection for English players. It's just a shame, to be fair. But look, I think Maguire does get bullied and gets a lot of hate online, but I think he deserves the criticism that he gets because he's been crap. And they did an interview when Maguire had been as crap as ever, and he did this interview saying, if I had been as bad as people were making out, I wouldn't be starting week in, week out. And, most shameless interview ever. So what are you doing there, Fred? He's just kicked it out. I mean, United can't keep the ball. Fred's just got the ball and booed it out. Ten Hag's already like, this is the team of last season. Liverpool was a blip. Ten Hag's thinking, okay, they really are crap. That's what Ten Hag must be thinking. My God. Yeah. Arsenal were 2-0 down. Lindelof and Maguire, McFred, what's the difference? Nothing new. Honestly, I get that. I mean, look, you can't. The thing is, in fairness to Ten Hag, can he do? Varane's injured, so he could play Bailly over Maguire, but Maguire is captain, and the plan is to start Bailly. What can Ten Hag do? He hasn't got De Jong, and he hasn't got Martinez, and he hasn't got any of his new players other than Malacia. This is the lineup Ten Hag has to play. The only thing he can really change is put Donny in for McTominay or Donny in for Fred. But other than that, that is what Ten Hag has to do because he doesn't have many first-team players accessible to him as well. Melbourne victory's going to win. I don't think they will. I think we'll win. I think we'll win this. I think we're 1-0 down, but we are a miles better team than them. Pre-season, I think we'll win. Varane and Jones, Hospital FC, centre-back pairing, exactly. Absolutely. The game so far, I'm not going to lie, it's not good. But hopefully we'll score. Bruno on the ball here. Bruno always looks a threat on the ball. Bruno gives it to Fred. Fred. Delo. Fred. Bruno. Oh, Bruno tries to play it through for Martial. Martial on the ball here. Martial. Our wage for 1.5 million a season. Jeez. We put Martial. Bruno. Fernandes. Lindelof. Luke Shaw. I mean, United are playing the ball around a bit here. Fred's on the ball for United. Bruno plays it in. Sancho. Bruno. Good switch of play from Bruno to Delo. McTominay. Oh, McTominay should have scored that. Man United corner. I tell you what, we've given it to McTominay twice in the box on really good positions. The game just shows how badly we need De Jong, says Thomas Wilcox. We definitely need De Jong. We need De Jong and we need pace at the back desperately. I mean, the two things I've picked out is we need a player like De Jong that can progress the ball, but we also need pace at the back. So you're absolutely spot on with that. McTominay's wasted 2 chances now he has. McTominay's been wasteful. And Frankie De Jong and Eriksen will tighten this midfield up a lot, exactly, and that's what we need. Guys, what's the quality like? Are we lagging? Is it good quality? Is it bad quality? Let me know down below. Where do I watch it? MUTV. How does Ten Hag not see Maguire as a liability? Look, this is Maguire's first game under Ten Hag. I understand what you think now. I think Maguire's a liability. I think Maguire shouldn't be captain or regular starter next season. But as I've said, it's a fresh start for everybody. It's an absolute fresh start for everybody this season. And, Maguire deserves a chance. Rashford deserves a chance. Martial deserves a chance. All to try and hit off the season on the right note. Alice, I start watching them match. I enjoy watching you live. Big up. Thanks for that. Good quality on my end, Alice. Okay, good. When is Eriksen coming? Fuck knows. But the medical was meant to be this week. I don't even know. I don't know what's going on with Eriksen. That, we signed him 10 days ago. I don't know what's going on. But the medical, only United would take 10 days to finalise a free transfer. I mean, honestly. McTominay. Knowing Eriksen, he's saying, I only sign if you get De Jong, and he's probably waiting for us to get fucking De Jong or something stupid as well. Our centre-back Lee Broxman started as our boot boy. That's mad. Do you want Maguire as your centre-back? You can buy Maguire off us if you want. I think Maguire would be a good centre-back for Melbourne. Alango couldn't quite get that away. Alice, I heard you've been linked to a League One right back around 8 million. Have we? Who's that? I can't even think you're talking about, but I know we are going for a right back. Now Martinez is done. It's all about finalising De Jong. And once we get De Jong, United will go for a right back. And then United will go and make a push for Anthony, but I don't think we will. Who scored for Melbourne? Econodimis. I don't know. I've fucked that up. Probably fucked that up. There's some complicated names in the Melbourne squad. I'm not even going to try to pronounce some of them. Luke Shaw. Guys, where can I watch the game? MUTV. Best place to watch the game. Economist scored. That's what we'll call him. Klaus, 29-year-old right back from Lions. I don't know much about him. Oh, here we go. Bruno. Oh, what a save. Bruno almost made it 1-0. What a save from the Melbourne victory keeper. Bruno was through on goal there. Paul, you're absolutely spot on with that. We need a DM immediately, and you can even tell it from this game. United in desperate need of a DM. Sancho with a really good ball into Bruno there, and a brilliant save by Melbourne. And just like the Liverpool game, Sancho and Bruno are our threat on the attack. Every time we go forward, it's Sancho and Bruno that are a threat. Sancho and Bruno are the ones making things happen. And once again, that should be 1-1. Very good save from the Melbourne keeper. Alanga, Bruno Fernandes, Luke Shaw. But Bruno and Sancho have definitely been the better players so far this game yet again. Sancho looking really, really good in that free roaming right wing role, which I quite like to see. I really like that kit, guys. Isn't the Man United kit so nice? Izzo, the keeper, joined us 2 weeks ago. He's very good. He made a very good save as well. Because I generally thought Bruno made it 1-1 there. Very good save. Harry Maguire. Maguire into McTominay. Sancho on the ball here, on the right-hand side. Sancho into Martial. Martial, come on, Martial. Martial back to Sancho. Man United in the attack here. Sancho on the edge of the box. McTominay with a McTominay pass. I mean, when I say a McTominay pass, that means he fucked up a really simple pass as well. Class is a French capped right back, but he's 29 years old. Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about him. Martial with the shot. It's blocked. Handball. No. Martial, Sancho, and Bruno have been our biggest threats today. I brought a yellow Liverpool kit today. It looks great. Have they got a yellow kit again, Liverpool? Sancho, Bruno, Sancho. Oh, that would have been amazing if that went in. Bruno, honestly, all the good players coming through Bruno and Sancho. Bruno and Sancho linking up. All the good players coming through them. Luke Shaw, Lindelof, Fred. Fred plays a good ball into... No, he doesn't. Fred plays a shit pass. I tell you what, Jadon Sancho skilling a few players, linking up with Bruno. Bruno plays it over, but puts just a bit too much power on. But Jadon Sancho is just absolutely doing players in with his skill. And Bruno just overhits that there. Will Nani score? It's not on the pitch, but he could score second half if he comes on. Honestly... Hoping Sancho rips up the season. Sancho's looking good this game. It hasn't even been a good game, but Sancho's looking good this game. So hopefully Sancho does rip up this pre-season. Oh no, he's offside, thank God. Maguire and Lindelof, I was about to say, have been caught out again. I was getting all worried that Maguire and Lindelof have been caught out again, but he is offside there, which is fine. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Fred. Lindelof. To low. Maguire. McTominay. Fred. Lindelof. Sancho for player of the season. Sancho's been our player of pre-season in 1.5 games. He's looked really good, to be fair. But we haven't been good. I'd say Sancho and Bruno are the only players so far. And Martial's been okay, but Sancho and Bruno are the only players this game that have looked all right. How are they playing? Not brilliant. We're keeping possession well. We are creating chances. I do think we'll make it 1-1 by half time. But we are playing a little bit like the United of last season in the sense of, I mean, fucking hell, Fred cannot pass. We are really missing a presence in midfield and a presence in defence. And that's probably why we've signed Lissandro Martinez as a DM. Sancho tearing, Sancho with the skill. Sancho plays it into Delo with the cross back. Melbourne defend well. Martial's there. Melbourne get away. I mean, Sancho, every time he gets the ball, he's creating a chance. I mean, look, he hasn't got an assist yet, but Sancho, whenever he gets the ball, he's making something happen. He's skilling defenders, putting a cross in, getting a shot out. Sancho is been the biggest threat this game, but United are really, really struggling to break down this Melbourne side. I mean, Sancho and Bruno are the only ones that really can do stuff. Fred with a good ball here into Delo. Delo shot wide. Is it a corner? We are starting to dominate, but we just can't store. You're absolutely spot on with that, mate. Only 3 weeks to the Premier League starts. We've got a corner now. Manchester United have a corner. Who's going to be taking corners under Ten Hag? This is an interesting one. Who's Ten Hag putting on set pieces for United? This is what I'm intrigued to see. Will it be Luke Shaw? Who's going to be Ten Hag's set piece taker? I think it'll be Luke Shaw. Alanga. Fred with a good cross in. That's a really good cross from Fred, but Melbourne get it away. And Melbourne here on the counter attack. Can Maguire run back in time? Oh, I don't want to be mean about Maguire, but when he's sprinting, he is just so slow, isn't he? You see Maguire using all his pace to get back, and he's just slow. Well done, Lindelof. Melbourne on another attack here. Oh no, Melbourne attacking down our left-hand side. Melbourne, when's Ericsson coming? Hopefully next week. As Diego says, please do subscribe, share, like, all of that stuff. Oh no. Come on, Tom and I. Bruno plays it to Man United on the ball. We've got 15 minutes to half time. Hopefully we can do something before half time. I believe we will. Do something before half time. Sure. Lindelof. What I'll do at half time is I'll do player ratings for all the players, because obviously all these players are going to come off at half time, so I will do a review and rating of these players at half time. Delo, Sancho, Delo, Sancho on the ball, Sancho into Martial into Bruno. Melbourne are defending really well. I will give them that. Melbourne, we having all the ball. We are dominating, but we are really struggling because Melbourne are defending so well. Luke Shaw here, Maguire. What about Sancho for corners? Maybe we put Sancho on corners. James Garner took corners for Nottingham Forest, but he's not involved in the tour so far because he's injured, which is annoying. Luke Shaw seems to be the set piece taker. Fred, Bruno, crap pass from Bruno that, but he wins it back. And then Melbourne have the ball. United are pressing. They are pressing Melbourne. I will say that. Lindelof, Delo, Fred, Luke Shaw, Martial, Luke Shaw, Alanga. Martial's making some good runs and movements. Fred with the shot. I mean, you know when Fred's shooting from outside the box, you just know that it's not going to go in. Maguire, none at all. We will do player rankings. Maguire's probably been the poorest player. Do I play FIFA? Not really. I used to play a lot. FIFA 14 to FIFA 18, I played a lot of Ultimate Team. And then the last few FIFAs, I brought the last few FIFAs. I play it for a month when I get bored. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I think the last FIFA I properly played was probably FIFA 19. But also, it sounds weird. I don't really have the time to play FIFA like I used to. Like when I was at school, you're at school, you do your homework after school. Well, I didn't do homework, and then you just play FIFA. It was school, home at 4, FIFA, and at the weekend I could do foot champs when I was at school. But now I'm older and I've got other things to do, and I can go out. I don't have time at the weekends to do foot champs. It's not like all my mates are online. Like back when we were at school, we get back from school, everyone was online. We play FIFA. But since I finished school in 2019, it's just like I don't really play FIFA or Xbox anymore. I play the odd bit of Fortnite with my mates from time to time. I actually played yesterday. I got 10 kills and a win. But I haven't played in a while. Alanga into Fred. Martial on the ball. Good run. Oh, lovely run by Martial. Oh, man. What a lovely run by Martial there. He literally got round about 3 players. If he'd have finished that off, that would have been a sensational goal. It was a brilliant run by Martial. Only night 4 likes. Guys, keep smashing the like button. It's 3. Yes, guys, let's go for 200 likes. So everybody that's not hit that like button, what are you doing? We've got over 200 people watching. Please do hit that like button. It's absolutely free. It costs nothing to hit that like button. So what are you doing? Go and like, subscribe, and share. Sancho, Manchester United in the attack here. Can Man United make it 1-0 before half time? Diego Delo with the ball wide. Fred, Sancho. Oh, another corner for United. I tell you what, that Melbourne goalie is looking very, very good. And that Melbourne goalie's made some good saves. Although we're 1-0 down, the last 10-15 minutes, Man United have been very, very impressive these last 10-15 minutes. I will say that. Despite being so far down, we have been impressive these last 10-15 minutes. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Yeah, corners have been poor. I will say set pieces have been poor so far. We've had a few set pieces and we've done nothing. Academy players greater than first team. Look, it's not. We have been much better these last 10-15 minutes. We have been dominating the game. We just can't seem to score now. But the Melbourne goalie is keeping them in it. But yeah, look, some of these players have been poor as well. Alice getting a victory royale. Honestly, but keep it in the like button, guys. Let's go for 200 likes. So if you haven't hit that like button, please do. If you want Man United to win, you've got to hit that like button. Melbourne on another attacking. Melbourne are going to cause us problems on the counter-attack due to the lack of pace in defence. McTominay, more like Jog-Tominay, not closing down his man there. Melbourne with a good ball in. Luke Shaw heads it away. Hopefully Elanga can get there. Elanga cannot keep it in, and it's a Melbourne throw-on. Fuck's sake. Holiday has put us in a good mood, Alice. Holiday was good. Was in a good mood. Back now, but yeah. Here come Melbourne. Another attack. Melbourne with a good cross in. Sancho. Sancho's definitely been our best player again. Like, generally been our best player again. Biggest threat. Honestly. Where can I watch live MUTV? If you don't have MUTV, then I'll just tell you what's going on and do a review of the match and all of that. Luke Shaw. I think Lindelof's playing as the left centre back today, and Maguire's playing on the right, which might say that you could rate Lindelof more than Maguire. I don't know. Fred on the ball here. McTominay again is ghosting. I'm not picking on McTominay. I'm not picking on Maguire. It's not even an agenda, but they have been the two worst players. Elanga, come on, Elanga. Elanga's not really done much this game. I'm not going to lie. Sancho and Martial have been a threat, but Elanga's not done too much this game either. I won't lie to you. He's not been that impressive. But it's only pre-season, okay? Like, you want to look good in pre-season, but it's not the end of the world. I don't know why, but I think our kit looks better with black shorts rather than... I prefer us when we wear black shorts, not white shorts. I don't know if anyone else feels the same, but I think the black shorts in the Man United kit are nicer than the white ones, but I think the white ones are the ones it comes with. Bruno here on the ball. Bruno. I'm from Portugal, magnifico. He goes left, he goes right. He makes defenders look shy. No, Fred. Why does Fred shoot? I'm going to say this now, and I will say this every single time. Why does Fred shoot from outside the box? Fred, your job is to never shoot from the outside of the box. It just does not work. Fred, whenever Fred shoots from the outside of the box, what does he do? Miss. It drives me crazy that Fred tries to shoot from the outside of the box. Honestly, drives me crazy. Because he's done that 3 times and he's been nowhere near the goal. Bruno. He's a Portuguese magnifico. He goes left, he goes right. He makes the... We've got Barcelona fans in there. How's it feel about losing De Jong to United? We're gonna take De Jong off you soon, Barca fans. The black shorts better than the white ones. Maguire has achieved hatred only. What a shameless player and coach. He said Maguire's achieved a lot. It's not. Look, he's gonna. I understand why Ten Hag said that because he wants to boost confidence, but it's not true. I understand what you mean. Some of the players fail to realize they're playing for the first team places right now. Honestly, Ten Hag will. I know it's pre-season, but Ten Hag will pick his first, lineup off a little bit off pre-season on who and how they've been in training. Martial, Fred, Martial. He's definitely offside. Martial was through there, but he was offside, which is annoying. It's annoying watching this first 11. Yeah, it's not been good so far. I won't lie, it's not been. Maguire, Lindelof will never work under Ten Hag. I'll tell you that now. They're just too slow. I'm so happy we signed Martinez. Honestly. Jadon Sancho is a different gravy to everyone on this pitch. Jadon Sancho, I'm telling you this now, he is going to be player of the season next year. He is literally a different gravy to everyone else on the pitch. Bruno switches the play here into Sancho on the ball here. Sancho with a good cross in. Melbourne get it away. Sancho is an absolute different gravy. Look, the Man United shape is quite good. We are good in possession. It is a good counter press. We are tactically, we're actually looking all right. overloading the box and all of that. Like, I know we're 1-0 down, but we're not playing badly. We made a silly mistake. Bruno, the thing is, we've got a good shape in possession. We are counter pressing. We are creating chances. We are overloading the box. We are doing everything Ten Hag wants us to do. We are losing 1-0. So although we're losing 1-0, it's not all bad. It's not all bad. It's not all negative. That's what I will say. But this is a system where Jadon Sancho absolutely thrives in as well. Frankie de Jong is massively needed next season. I think we can all see that. Martial's looking sharp. Sancho, Shaw, Elanga. Lindelof. I'm trying to look at the positives. McTominay gives away. Look, the positives are Man United have kept the ball quite well. We've created chance. Oh, who the fuck scored? Is that McTominay? We just made it 1-0 somehow. Oh my god, McTominay got a deflected goal out of nowhere. It's 1-1. I was literally going to say, Man United, despite being 1-0 down, have looked quite good on the ball. We've kept possession well, we look decent. McTominay takes a shot and it's absolutely deflected and it goes in and it's 1-1. I mean, look, to be fair, it's a lucky goal, but I actually think we deserve to be 1-1 with them. We've actually been a lot better than the scoreline suggests. So I do think we deserve to be 1-1 with them as well. So Manchester United 1, Melbourne City 1. Scott McTominay with the deflected goal as well. You know what? It's actually, I'm not going to lie, the defence has been poor. McFred haven't been brilliant despite McTominay getting the goal. But to be fair, to him, he's got them keeping possession and playing quite well. Melbourne are playing a very, very low block, but he's got them playing well. But there is absolutely nothing in midfield. There is absolutely nothing in midfield going on. There's a fair scoreline now. It is 1-1. Who the hell? I mean, honestly, I didn't even know who scored. But that's Paul when everyone's saying goal. Elanga is so average and crap compared to other youngsters in the league. Elanga's not that flary, amazing player. That is exciting, but Elanga's a hard worker and a workhorse. And I think you do need a player like Elanga in the team. And I do like Elanga, but I don't think he has the source other players have. But I understand why Elanga plays, because he will press, he will do what the manager says he'll do. What do you think about Zidane? Well, we look very, very good. I was really impressed with Zidane versus Liverpool as well. Guys, we're going for 200 likes. So if you've not hit that like button, please do. The goal is to hit 200 likes by the end of the video. So make sure you smash that like button. And of course, subscribe down below if you're new. Sancho again. Bruno with the cross. Martial. Lindelof. Maguire. Sancho again. I mean, Sancho has been, honestly, for the first time in about 5 years, Man United have been better down the right than the left. Martial! Yes, 2-1. Tony Martial gets another pre-season goal. We love Martial. But I have to say, brilliant from Martial, good from Elanga there. But that again is Jadon Sancho. Everything that is happening is coming down from United's right-hand side. Jadon bloody Sancho has been absolutely saucy. His skill, a really clever pass from Jadon Sancho into Delo. Good cross from Delo. Elanga plays it onto Martial. And Martial gets the goal. 2-2 for Martial. The guy's absolutely balling this pre-season. And confidence is what Martial needs going into the season. But as I said, everything is happening from that right-hand side, and everything is coming from actions that start with Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho has been a different breed tonight, and Martial was there to get his goal. And Martial has been a threat as well, been really good on the ball. And we are going to now end this game 2-1, which is deserved. It was a poor start to the game, but the last 20 minutes of the game, we've kept the ball really well. We've been really, really good in possession. We have created chances, and we do win the first half 2-1, despite going 1-0 down very early on. The defence definitely needs working on. The lack of pace in defence is definitely something that we're struggling with. But the midfield, again, has been invisible. But Sancho and Dalot down the right-hand side has been really, really good. Alanga, I don't know if Alanga meant that, but that was very, very good from Alanga. But I have to admit, Sancho and Dalot have been very, very good. And Martial with another goal. Tony scoring again. People saying who needs Ronaldo. We're not going to get that far ahead, but it's been very, very good so far from United. I'm going to go and give you a review at half time. But Martial looks like a different player. Martial is a player that has all this technical ability. I've always said this about Martial. Martial's a good player. He has all this technical ability. He just needs confidence. He needs to feel like the manager backs him, and he needs coaching. And I think Martial and Sancho, and I was saying this before pre-season, a lot of us were saying this before pre-season, a lot of us were, but Martial and Sancho are two players I'm very, very confident will excel. I'm very, very confident Martial and Sancho will excel this season under ERIK ten Hag. Like, they're just two players that got something a little bit different as well. But obviously, Manchester United 2, Melbourne 1. We did go 1-0 behind, but luckily United did pull it back. I would give Sancho first half man of the match. I know he didn't get a goal or assist this game, Sancho, but everything that happened, guys, honestly, it came from Jadon Sancho. Every single thing that happened in that first half came from Jadon Sancho. It was an absolute threat, balling out. I mean, that's what I can say. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the thing up on my screen now. So let me just share my screen with you guys. I'm going to show you what you probably want to see, which is a little bit of a review of all the players. So let me make that bigger because that is way too small. Is that all right? There we go. So this is a review. You've got the Melbourne team on the left, United team in the right. For some reason, they put us in light blue, but we are playing in red. Let's go through every player. Tom Eaton, okay? Tom Eaton hasn't had much to do. Tom Eaton, 6 out of 10. Not had much to do. Diego Dalot, I'm giving him a 7, maybe even an 8 out of 10. Dalot, nothing. There's been no attacking threat down Dalot's side. Dalot hasn't had much to do defensively. But going forward, Dalot and Sancho have been our biggest threat. Man United for the last 5-6 years. Why are you fucking refreshing while I'm talking? Man United for the last 5-6 years have been so dominant down the left and absolutely invisible down the right. But today, we're invisible down the left and absolutely dominant down the right. You know, Sancho and Dalot were obviously involved in that Martial goal. Everything that's kind of happened has come from that right-hand side. All the shots, all the chances created have come from really Sancho and Dalot linking up on that right-hand side. I generally will give Dalot a good 7 out of 10. Lindelof for me, we only conceded 1 goal. He's been the better of the centre-backs. He could have done better for the goal. His lack of pace caught out. Lindelof for me, 6 out of 10. That first half was okay. Maguire's got to get a 5 out of 10. Look, I know Maguire's rusty. I know Maguire he's just come back from injury, hasn't played an awful lot, and it's not up to match fitness and all of that. But Maguire definitely was the weakest player as well. No one gets more than a 6. The thing is, it was actually a good second half. I know we won 2-1 and we went 1-0 down, but we actually kept the ball well. We were very good in possession. And, you know, you could tell Man United were counter-pressing. Man United were keeping possession. Man United were keeping good shape. Man United were keeping the ball well. Like, it actually, from a tactical perspective, we were doing good things in the second half. We just struggled and it was Sancho that really helped that go on. But I would give Maguire personally a 5. I do think he was probably the weakest player. He was caught out for the goal, and you cannot play a high line with Maguire and Lindelof at the back. We really struggled. Luke Shaw, I'd give a 6-2. I think he could have helped Maguire out for the goal. I think he's been okay going forward. I think he's been okay defensively, but nothing special. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I would give Scott and Fred 5.5s. Honestly, they haven't been good. The midfield is lost. I'll give them a 6 because they've been trying and they scored a goal. And I'll give them a generous 6. But I don't think Scott and Fred, either of them, have been good. Even though Tom and I got a goal. And you know what? The reason I'm going to give Fred a 6. It's because they've done what Ten Hag's asked them to do. They've got forward. They've got it. When we're attacking, we're overloading the attack with lots of players. And McTominay and Fred have done what Ten Hag has told them to do. But I just think we're losing the midfield. We're a little bit away in the midfield. Elanga, I'm going to give him a 6. Set up the goal, but again, a little bit invisible. Bruno, I'm going to give him a 7. I think Bruno's been very, very good on the ball. I think Bruno's definitely been one of our attacking threats. Hasn't managed to make lots happen, but definitely been one of the better players on the ball. Martial, again, he gets a 7.5. He scored the goal. I think without the goal, he was a 7. The fact that he got a goal, Martial, you could push him up to an 8. I do think he's been a threat, and he got that goal. And obviously, for me, man of the match, I know he hasn't got a goal. I know he hasn't got an assist, but Jadon Sancho again, honestly, 8 out of 10. Solid man of the match to me. I mean, that right-hand side, everything, guys, that happened went down that right-hand side. Honestly, every kind of threat. Like, Sancho was a different kind of player, honestly. Tony T and Sancho looking good, but we need De Jong, Eriksen and Ronaldo and maybe Anthony. I'm not too worried about Anthony, considering how good Sancho has been down the right. But I will say this. I do think we need 2 midfielders, and I do think we need a backup striker if we lose Ronaldo. After De Jong, I do think we need another midfielder that's maybe left-footed. I don't know. I will say that. Without the goal, McTominay's a 5. Because McTominay got the goal, he gets a 6. But if he didn't get the goal, I'd be giving McTominay a 5. We will see a completely new, different team in the second half, I believe. That is the first half team. I mean, Sancho, again, was the best player yet again. Martial, very, very big positive as well. That was the first half team. I think that we might see in the second half Rashford at striker. I don't want to see Rashford as striker. I want to see Rashford as a left winger. But I do think in the second half we'll see Palestri on the right, Ahmad on the left, and Rashford as the striker. I think we'll see Donny as the 10. I think we'll see Iqbal and Savic again in the midfield. Maybe Mejbri. I think we will see Wan-Bissaka and Malacia come on, and I think we will see a centre-back pairing of Bailly and, of course, Tellez. I think we'll see a very similar squad to the second half versus Liverpool, but Rashford in for Elanga, I think, in the second half as well. Martial scores 1 after missing many. Martial didn't miss that many. Martial's been quite good. Sancho, definite man of the match, but no, you can't. I've got nothing bad to say about Martial. I think he's been very, very impressive. But I think Sancho again, he's just stealing the show. For me, I do think I like Anthony. I want Anthony, but I would rather. I wouldn't. I'm not that bothered about spending 70 million on Anthony when Sancho can play on that right hand side next season. I do think we need an attacker, but what I am excited to see, and what I did get from that game is I'm so happy we signed Lisandro Martinez. I'm so happy we signed Lisandro Martinez because the defense was iffy, and I'm so glad we're going to probably get De Jong. The 2 things that were missing from that game was a midfielder and a defender. The 2 weak points was defence and midfield. You had Lisandro Martinez, and that defence has massively improved. He's got a bit of pace. And you had De Jong in the midfield, and the midfield's massively improved. That was what was missing in defence and midfield, and that is what the 2 players we're going to bring in would bring to it as well. So I think everywhere that was weak, I know that we are actually addressing in the transfer window. I actually thought right back was one of our better positions today. I still think we need a right back, but I do think Dalot was very, very good, and I will give Dalot credit when due. I know that Ten Hag wants to get another attacker and a right back in once he can get De Jong over the line. Martinez is now over the line. Martinez and Eriksen all having medicals and stuff like that. I don't know what's happening with Martinez and Eriksen, but United want them to join up for the second half of pre-season. So maybe by the time our next game rolls around, we could have Martinez and Eriksen ready and with us, which would be really, really nice as well. But I will say, a lot of people being negative, I think this is positive. We won that second half 2-1. Yes, we conceded a silly goal, but you can see Ten Hag's influence, and you can see there's actually coaching there. Really good final third act movements, really good link-up play, very good link-up play in close proximities, which is something that we lacked a lot last season. So if I really look at the first half and I really look at the positives, it's how we linked up and all of that. I would like to see how Frankie and Donny would potentially fit into this attack. I'd like to see how they'd be involved. But from an attacking perspective, quick link-up play in close proximities, clear coaching, final third movements, very, very good. This is something that we completely lacked last season, that attacking coaching. And that is something that we've seen, been good in possession, counter-pressing, overloading the attack, linking up the ball, but we're actually keeping the ball in attack. I know it's Melbourne, I know it's pre-season, but Man United last season could not string more than 3 passes in attack together. This is one of the first times we can actually see Man United string multiple passes together as well. More creative penetration needed, though. I do agree. A lot of passing and good passing, but we need to be more lethal in attack. Tony Marshall came from France. The English press said he had no chance. We have signed Martinez, which is very, very good. Guys, we've got over 200 people watching. We are 28 likes away from 200 likes. So please do hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button, what are you doing? It's absolutely free. It costs nothing to hit that like button. So please do as well. And of course, subscribe down below to the channel if you are new. Man United are 2-1 up. We did play well. I think we had poor moments in midfield and defence, but we did play well. And 2-2 for Anthony Martial. Honestly, is it Sancho? Was it prime Neymar? Is it Martial or is it Pele today? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. It's pre-season, but very impressive. The second half is about to kick off in the next probably 5 minutes. I'm not sure who's going to be playing in the second half, but it is going to kick off soon. I was going to say, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe down below, because I will be doing a match reaction after the games. If you're unable to watch the game because you're at work or something, I'm going to do a full review of the match at full time, telling you who's been good, telling you who's been poor, and giving you a general view of the match at full time. So make sure you subscribe for that if you want to have a match review at full time over the full 90 minutes, who was good, who was bad, positives, negatives from the game, and an overall review. Do subscribe for that. People say Maguire out. Look, I'm not going to say Maguire out. It was poor. It's one game. It is what it is. Man, you want to score 4 for a second game in a row? I'd like us to get 2 goals in the second half and score 4. I'm not sure if we will. I think the second half lineup will be Rashford striker, Ahmad left, Palestri right, Donny 10, Zidane Paul and Charlie Savage again. I think Malacia and Wan-Bissaka will be the fullbacks, and Bailly and Tellers will be the centre backs. Bruno has been brilliant. No, I have been impressed with Bruno. I think Bruno's been quite good as well. ERIK has to figure out how to use Maguire if he's going to play him as last man. Haaland and Núñez will have field day against him. Look, maybe when you put Pacey centre back next to Maguire, he'll be better. And Maguire was rushed to his injury. He's not used to playing Ten Hag's way. I do think there is a decent player in Maguire. Not that I think he's been decent for a good year, but we'll have to wait and see with Harry Maguire. But no, he was definitely our worst player. Definitely our worst player. Martial, Sancho again, probably best players. I will say that now. I mean, Sancho was ridiculously good. Martial's turned into the Andreas Pereira of pre-season as well. Honestly. What we think for the second half, guys? It's like, when it's a fucking pre-season friendly and they still got to take 20 minutes for half time. It's like, fucking hell. Like, I don't know what we're doing this half time, to be fair. What's Maguire's market value now? I don't think you get more than 30 million for Maguire. I think Maguire's 20 million because of his age. I don't want to be too negative about Maguire. It's pre-season. It's only a game. But he was poor. He was very, very poor. But he's been poor all season. So best position for Maguire is probably goalkeeper, so you don't have to run. Alice, I was wondering, is Ronaldo getting played this game? Ronaldo hasn't joined back for pre-season tour. I don't even know if Ronaldo's going to go on pre-season tour. Zinchenko for Arsenal. I mean, it's a decent signing. You've got Tavares and Tierney, but I guess he can play midfield. I don't think Zinchenko's a bad signing for Arsenal. Arteta obviously knows him from his time at Man City as well. We've got to stop making excuses for Maguire. He only looks decent in the back three. You do make a point there, and 3 weeks today, the Premier League start has not been long, boring break. Glad it's back. Honestly, smash that like button if you're glad to see the Premier League back. Smash that like button if you want to see the Premier League back, because I am absolutely desperate to see the Premier League. Absolutely desperate to see it back. I miss it. After the season we had, I did think, oh, thank God, 3 months without Man United. But because we got Ten Hag in, and because I love Ten Hag and the way he plays, I just cannot wait for the Prem to be back. I will say that. Like pre-season, it's nice, but it's just like, I'm just like, do you know what I mean? Like watching these games, I'm just a bit like, okay. Do you know what I mean? Like it's all right, but it's not the Prem, is it? I can't wait till we're back at Old Trafford playing in the Prem. Hoping to get I want to see Garnacho go. I'll show you. You can see my screen. I'll show you who's on the bench. Bailly will come on, Malacia will come on, Tellers will come on, Wan-Bissaka will come on, Rashford will come on, Palestri will come on, Donny will come on. Maybe we'll see Ethan Laird, maybe we'll see Mejbri, maybe we'll see Garnacho, and maybe we'll see Chong. I would really like to see Garnacho come on. I'd like to see Garnacho, Palestri, Ahmad, all of those players come on. Man United are coming on for the second half now. The Melbourne players have come out for the second half. It'll be interesting to see which Man United players are involved in the second half. I will check Twitter to see if anyone's got the second half team out quickly. But I don't know. It has just come out now from Hurst Class, Paul Hurst, that Lissandro Martinez is unlikely to join Man United's tour as it's just over a week until he still has to just over a week to run and he still has to complete his medical. It's apparently Martinez is not going to join up on tour and he might be involved in the last two preseason games when we come back to Europe, but it seems that it's very unlikely just now that Martinez is going to join up with the rest of the tour, which is frustrating. I wish we got that deal earlier. But yeah, improvements needed, but I want to see the youth, a lot of PE for the same. I agree. United lead at the break despite going 1-0 down, which, good to see. Who's coming on? So Laird's coming on, Chong's coming on. A lot of youth players are coming on, I will say that. We get to see Ethan Laird, which I think is exciting at right back. A few more signings before the Prem returns as well. No top team would want Maguire. I do agree. I mean, he's overpaid. Everyone keeps mentioning it's only pre-season, but look at what the Melbourne Strikers just did to us. The Premier League will be many levels above. How will we survive? You make a solid point. We cannot defend like that when the season starts. I'm trying to figure out what the second half lineup is. But Chong's coming on. I'd like to see Garnacho, but it is Chong coming on. Rashford is captain and could be playing as striker, it seems. Donny's coming on. Honestly, I don't know what the second half lineup is though, guys. I'm trying to figure it up. It's Heat. Okay, second half lineups come out. It's Heaton in goal, Laird and Malacia as the fullbacks, Bailly and Tellers as the centre backs, Savage and Iqbal in the midfield, Van der Beek as the 10, Chong on the left, Ahmad on the right, and Rashford up top. That is the front three. So Rashford, Chong, and Ahmad front three, it seems. So that is the Man United lineup for the second half. I'm going to go get the game up on my screen now. So let me stop with that and let me share the game on my screen here and get the timer up. Boom, boom, boom. The second half has now kicked off for Manchester United versus Melbourne. So keep smashing that like button. Keep subscribing if you're new. It's a front. Rashford is striker. Chong on the left. Amad Diallo on the right. Ethan Laird is playing and filling in at right back as well, which will be exciting to see. So lots of positives. I'm excited to see Ethan Laird. I'd like to see Mejbri and Garnacho. I'd really like to see them have a chance. I would quite like to see not just Mejbri and Garnacho. I'd like to see Garner when he's back fit, but I'm not quite sure what's going on with Garner. He doesn't seem to be fit, or I think there's some kind of injury or something going on with Garner. But very, very nice. Very, very nice. Any questions, guys, put them in the chat. I will be answering out any questions in the chat. The second half has just kicked off as well. Where the hell is Garner? Garner is injured, apparently. Ethan Laird is on. Donny is on. Rashford is captain. Melbourne on the ball here, but United definitely pressing them. I think we'll look better. And I know Tellers isn't a centre-back, but I think with the high line, we won't get caught out with this pace. Melbourne in the attack here. Bailly with a block. I mean, Bailly is a beast. Like that's not lie. ERIK Bailly is an absolute beast. I mean, look at him. He's just running with the ball. Like, I don't give. Chong, very good play from United here. Chong, Ahmad, very good. This is very good play. Ahmad, poor pass there from Ahmad. Poor pass there from Ahmad. That was good play there from between Bailly, Ahmad, and Chong, but Ahmad just messed up that final third pass. I saw what he was trying to do there as well. Adding press, Melbourne foul. Yeah, really good play there, but yeah, unlucky. Let me block this weirdo in the chat. One sec. Who is the next game? Oh, I should know. I should know who the next game is, but I don't. Let me Google it. I have all the pre-season games written down, but Crystal Palace we play on Tuesday, and then Aston Villa we play next Saturday. That's what we got next. Palace. That Palace will be a good one. I think Palace will be a really good pre-season game because we've had 2 games to warm up for pre-season. Palace are a team that were causing problems in the Premier League. I think Palace will be a really good indication, actually, for pre-season. So I'm excited to play Palace and Villa. I think they're the type of teams you should be playing pre-season. ERIK Bailly on the ball here. Ethan Laird. I like how we're keeping the ball so well. I like how we're keeping the ball. I mean, people saying we'll probably lose to Palace. I mean, look, Palace always cause us problems. We'll have to wait and see. But I think Palace will be a nice game to watch. Chief Chong plays it to Malacia. Malacia loses out. Charlie Savage. I don't know. I'm not even saying this to be annoying, but I generally think Iqbal and Charlie Savage are better than McFred as a midfield pairing. Like, we can actually control the midfield better with them in. I know that sounds crazy, but just there's something about McFred that just does not work. Like, honestly, Iqbal and Savage look already more calm and content than McFred. Bailly. I'd like to see Pellistri and Garnacho given a chance. I really would. Where are you from, Alice? England. The United Kingdom. Ooh. Could see Eriksen next game. I don't think Eriksen and Martinez are going to join up with the tour. I'd like them to. I just don't think they will. I think United are taking their absolute sweet time. Man U play Aston Villa in Australia, but then Atletico in Norway. Yeah, we've got Palace and Aston Villa left in Australia in the next week, and then the week after we go back to Europe. We play Atletico in Norway, and then we go and play Rayo Vallecano at home. So we have 2 games where I think we will see Eriksen and Martinez, but I think they will be the last 2 games when we come back to Europe. I don't think they're going to come out back to Australia for that part of the tour, if I'm being 100% honest. Zidane Iqbal's on the ball. Laird. Charlie Savage. Ooh, ball over from Charlie Savage to Rashford. He's offside, but it was a good ball. It was actually a good ball from Savage, despite Rashford being offside as well. What's your thoughts on Melbourne's early goal? I mean, honestly, the goal we conceded was a silly goal. Premier League defenders would snap us apart. Diego says the following Palace players didn't travel. Gay, which is a good player. Eze, which is a good player. Sarr, which is a good player. You're missing a lot of your good players there. Yeah, so obviously we're missing Ronaldo and our new signings, but some key players out for Palace as well. What am I watching on MUTV? But the early goal was a silly goal to concede. Like, again, Haaland, Foden would rip us apart. I will say that. I'm going to write it down in my notes. United are keeping the ball well, though. We're on the ball now. Bye. So just writing down some notes. Let me know what the quality's like. I've just got a little Wi-Fi thing coming up saying that it's lagging. So if it is lagging, I do apologise. If it is lagging, let me know. Man United versus, let me get the game up. Melbourne. Donny putting a bit of press there. Melbourne on the ball though, playing it around. Donny pressing though, trying to cause some problems. How do you set up Man U TV? You've got to buy it. Download the app and buy it. That's how you got to get it. No, I'd like to see Nani come off the bench. I think we'd all want to see Nani come on and get some action. Savage. Donny. Oh, Rashford. Come on, Rashford. Rashford, a good ball in. Big ball. That was really good from Rashford there. Rashford is playing striker because I think Ten Hag's got no other choice, but I would like to see Rashford at left wing. Remember to like and subscribe. Yes, exactly. Guys, if you're watching right now and you've not hit that like button, please do. It costs absolutely nothing to hit that like button. We want to go for 300 likes by the end of the stream. So make sure you hit that like button. If it glazes out, you've got to hit the like button. Teeth Chong. Chong into Savage. Savage. Manchester United on the attack here. Malacia, the new signing on the ball, plays it to Savage. Rashford. Savage. Bailly on the ball. United playing the ball well. United have been keeping possession well this game. Ethan Laird, the young right back who had a loan spell at Bournemouth, on the ball. Sedanic ball. Chong. Chong's been quite impressive. I know Chong was good in this loan spell at Birmingham, but then he got injured, which was a shame. Iqbal. Ahmad. Savage. Man United keeping the ball very well. Man United good on possession here. Ethan Laird, Iqbal's been so impressive this pre-season. Donny van der Beek. Donny keeps the ball on. Donny gives it to Laird. Iqbal. Honestly, Iqbaler. Like honestly, the way he just holds the ball and passes it around, he just looks so like calm. Honestly, Sedan Iqbaler. Yellow and gold to United is sold. That's the way to say it. Alice, when I go on the app, it says sign for United. What do I press? Just you got to sign up, put your email in, make an account, put a password in, put your details in, and then pay for it. That's what you got to do to get it. What is Man U worth? Don't know. 4 billion if you want to buy it. Yeah. If I had the money, I'd buy United, but I'm never gonna have that kind of money. Like I could have 10 billion subscribers, I could have 1 million super chats, I still can never afford to buy United. Sancho says, what's he missed? Nothing much. I think that we're 10 minutes into the second half. Sedanic ball looks quite good. So yeah, nothing much has happened, but I do think we started the second half quite well and looked quite cool and calm on the ball. So that for me is a positive. United. Bailly. Savage. Malacia here. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Boom. Here comes Malacia. Malacia on the ball. Malacia into Iqbaler. Oh, Sedan Iqbal, man. I know he's just lost the ball. Sedan Iqbal's looking very, very good. He's an absolute baller. Bailly's been... honestly, Bailly, I know we put Bailly up for sale, but he's been so good this pre-season, hasn't he? Chong looking good here. Chong plays it back to Savage. Laird. Malacia, sorry. Rashford. Marcus Rashford plays it to Iqbaler. Ethan Laird. Can you say the Van der Beek chart? I could, but I will later. Rate the home kit from 1 to 10. I'll give the home kit a 10, honestly. I think it looks better with the black shorts, but I'd give it a 10. Chong. Sedan Iqbal. Oh, good cross in there, but Rashford cannot get there. If that was Ronaldo, would have got an assist. Sedan Iqbal is crazy. Crazy. I'm really liking Iqbal, says Ash. Yeah, Iqbal's looking really, really good, isn't he? What are the positives and negatives will Ten Hag take from both preseason games so far? I think the negatives will be mistakes. That goal we conceded was a very silly one, giving away the ball. I think, slow centre-backs, midfield losing it a bit, but I think there'll be more positives to take, which will be keeping possession well, patterns of play and attack, clearly following instructions. I think Sedan Iqbal will be a player he'll have his eye on. I think ERIK Bailly's been very impressive so far. I think Sancho and Martial have lit up. I think Bruno's been good. Ethan Laird just can't quite get there, can he? I think there's more positives than negatives, which will be good as well. Let me block that weirdo. Alice, United in a white kids thing. They're white shorts, but I prefer the black shorts, if I'm being honest as well. What? Eric, why is De Gea on the bench? De Gea's injured. He got a bit of an injury versus Liverpool. Bailly been very, very impressive. Ethan Laird for United. There's Savic putting some pressure on. Bailly. Iqbal. Again, Iqbal is just really like rising to it, isn't he? Iqbal. Malacia. Donny. Iqbal. Savic. Donny. I will say, although we're 15 minutes into the second half, United have definitely been the most impressive side. I think Iqbal's from Pakistan, but I think he plays for Iraq, which is quite good actually, because you don't really get many Iraq, Pakistani players. Like you get like African, you get Asia really lacks in football. It's mostly European and South America, and then Africa have got some good players, but there's not many good Asian players when you think about it. Just maybe it's not as big there. I know cricket's really big in Asia, but I think that's quite good to have players like Sedan Iqbal that can represent football for that part of the world, because I know that the Arab world really like football, but Iraq, Syria, Saudi Arabia, they don't really have any players. But Sedan Iqbal could be one of the first standout ones in a while. Oh, lovely ball into Ahmad. Oh, that's annoying. It was I don't know who put that ball into Ahmad, but it was a lovely ball into Ahmad, who did well with it, but he just lost out. United putting press in there. Donny to take the throw on. United definitely applying press and stuff. Yeah, Japanese national. I mean, when I'm thinking Asia, I'm thinking west side of Asia. I know South Korea and Japan have borders. That's what I mean. I mean like Arab Asia. Buys is a different energy level. He is. Van der Beek. Savic. Ethan Laird. United have looked really, really good actually. I know it's 2-1. I know it's not like an exciting scoreline, but we look really, really good. Bye. Laird. Chong's looked quite impressive as well, to be fair. I've been quite impressed with Steve Chong and what we've seen. We just can't break down their press, but they've been really good, the players that have come on. I will give them that. I'm just going to put this in slow mode so we don't get spammers. Oh, that. Van der Beek, Donny, Van der Beek, Donny, Van der Beek. Yeah, I forgot to put the 20. Normally when I do a live stream, I do a 20-second delay between chats, so you don't get people coming and spamming. But I forgot to, so that's why you get spammers on. Laird's on the field. Laird's been okay. Not so much of him, but he's been okay. He's not been bad, but he's not been like wow. Do you know what I mean? But Laird's been decent. Tellez. I tell you what, Tellez. I'm not. You know me. I slate Tellez a lot last season. I don't rate Tellez, but he's been a better centre back than Maguire. I tell you that now. He generally has. Just offside there. My best player Sancho, another good player Martial, another good player Iqbal. Iqbaler. Just coming out now. Breaking news, guys. Barcelona, George Mendes, and Man City have agreed on a fee for Bernardo Silva. I think De Jong is on the way out. The fact that Barcelona are agreeing a Bernardo Silva fee, it means that De Jong is gone. I will say that now. Sedanic ball, my God. He's absolutely balling. Mane's not coming on tour, which is annoying. People saying there's a reason his name is Sedan, and honestly, he's been so good. He's been so good. So good. Strength, skill, everything. He's been unreal these last 2 games, Sedan Iqbal. We'll have to do a Sedan Iqbal comp. Frankie de Jong getting old hat. The fact that Barcelona, I tell you this now, the fact that Barcelona are going to Man City about Bernardo Silva means that De Jong is coming. Barcelona know they're going to get that money for De Jong because that's why they've agreed a fee with Man City for Bernardo Silva, and that's why they've inquired about it. So that's why. And you could say, oh, but once if Man City go and agree a swap deal for Frankie de Jong for Bernardo Silva, blah, 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 blah. It's not going to work like that because Barcelona actually need the cash itself to balance their books for de Jong, not a swap deal. So, yeah. Who cares about Barca? It's Gerard Romero's ticket with picture sort. Gerard Romero is a very good journalist when it comes to Barcelona. Trust me. Trust me. Melbourne with the corner here, 65 minutes in. Rashford. Man United could counter here. Rashford. Amad Diallo. Plays to Chong. To Donny van der Beek. To Chong. To Yves Chong. Man United corner. Very good attack there from United. Iqbaler. Honestly, Iqbal, Sancho. Iqbal, Sancho, and Martial yet again super impressive. I'm going to tweet that. I thought it was about impressive wrong. We'll achieve something next year, hopefully. I think Ten Hag is a brilliant manager. I think Ten Hag has been very. I think the way we're playing is very good. It's a difficult game. But we are keeping possession well. We are doing patterns of play. We've been playing very well. I think we're playing almost better this second half, weirdly, with the youth players as well. I think I just like how in the final third we are keeping the ball, we are passing it well. And there's so much to be positive about. Honestly, Iqbal and De Jong are mid. I mean, they're 2 similar players, but yeah, Van der Beek. Ronaldo too valuable. I don't know what's happening with Ronaldo. Donny van der Beek. Oh, he's offside. Honestly. We've got our own Sedan. Are we making a sub or not? No. Melbourne making subs. People are saying, how could Scotland someone I started said a Sedanic ball? Madness. I mean, honestly, I'm looking at a clip of Sedanic ball doing some skill, turning around everybody, and then putting a brilliant cross in. This guy is honestly a baller. So Nark's told Ahmed and Rashford to swap positions. Hopefully we get to see Meshbury come on as well. Honestly. People saying Robbie Savage was never as good as his son. The midfield generally is showing up McFred. I'm not even saying that to be a div. Like Iqbal and Savage are doing a better job than McFred. Man United winning and Martial scored again. Exactly. Honestly. What I like about Zidane Iqbal is he's just desire to get on the ball. Always looking to get on the ball. Honestly, crosses on the money. Everything's been so good from him. Guys, we're so close to 300 likes. It absolutely costs nothing to hit that like button. So please do hit that like button. The goal is 300 likes by the end of the video. So please do hit that like button. Nani could come on soon. Van Beek's a fantastic player. He needs the right players around him to shine. Frankie de Jong comes in. You'll see a complete player. I absolutely agree with that, mate. I absolutely do. Chong. Taif Chong. Oh, poor pass there from Chong. Poor pass from Chong. Oh, we're giving it away. I hope that we can get a goal and win the second half because we've been, honestly, I know we won the first half 2-1, but I think we've been miles better the second half than this first half. The midfield of Iqbal and Savage has been so impressive, honestly. So impressive. Iqbal. Here comes Iqbal again. Iqbal just wants the ball. He's not scared about being on the ball. Whenever he's on the ball, he's so confident. Like, yeah, so much to praise about him, honestly. So much to praise. Malacia. Iqbal. Oh, Rashford with the shot. Zidane Iqbal plays it into Rashford. Rashford misses the shot. It's now a counter-attack for Melbourne. Well done. Malacia is back there to defend. Very, very good. Very, very good there. I think we'll score a goal. I do. I think we are controlling this midfield. We are dominating this midfield. I actually think, you know, we're so calm. There's tempo. There's a style of play. I mean, if I'm looking at this game from surely a tactical and coaching perspective, it is just so calm, cool, collective, tempo, very nice on the eye. Man United clearly dominant. Man United clearly in control. Like, that's what I'm going to say as well. Honestly, that's what I will say. Just I've been very impressed with it so far. Very, very impressed. Throw on here though. I mean, Sancho. Look, I'll talk about Sancho was the man of the first half. I thought Martial was good as well. But the man of the second half is Sedan Iqbal. Sedan Iqbal, Sancho and Martial have been really good for two halves. Two halves they've been really good for. Alice, how was Harry? Was he better today? Harry Maguire was crap. I'm not even saying that. He was crap today. He was at fault for the goal. You know what? We've conceded one goal all pre-season, and it was when Maguire was on the pitch. I mean, that says it all, really, isn't it? Bailly almost gave it away. He did. What happened to the Timber deal? We got Martinez instead because Louis van Gaal told Timber not to come. We did have a verbal agreement with Timber, but we've had to get Martinez because Timber's got scared as well. Man United pressing opposition. Melbourne have got a free kick. Tom Eaton gets it. It's good to see us pressing. Look at us, Rashford on the ball here. United with the attack. Chong. I've just sat on my foot for the last 10 minutes and now I've got pins and needles. Chong here. I think Chong's been quite impressive. If I was Ten Hag though, I'd take Chong off and give Garnacho a spell for 10 minutes. I really would. I really would. Savic. Big ball. Bailly's giving it away here. Here come Melbourne. Oh no. Yeah, I think we're fine. Here come Melbourne. Rate Lisandro Martinez from 1 to 10. I'd give it a solid 8, that deal. Really happy with it. Really, really happy with it. 15 minutes left exactly, guys, and United are 2-1 up still. Oh, we need to watch out a little bit defensively. I think from the 2 pre-season games, I can literally take that we are good in attack, but we are lacking a little bit in defence, and Fred lacking midfield. Bailly on the ball. Bailly is inconsistent. Bailly's been decent, but he is making mistakes. The thing about Bailly is, Bailly on his day is like prime Van Dijk, but he's so mistake prone. So mistake prone. Barcelona have agreed a deal to sign Man City midfielder Bernardo Silva, but only if Frankie de Jong joins Man United. So Barcelona are really pushing for de Jong to join United as well. Sancho, Bruno, Delo link up on the right. Rashford, Frankie and Shaw on the left would be the football we want to see, people are saying. Sedan Iqbal. Put Sedan Iqbal in the first team. Chong with a good cross in. Ahmad keeps the ball on. Ahmad back to Toled. Ahmad. Iqbal. Bailly. Tellers with a decent ball in. To Van der Beek. Corner. No, throw on to United. Tellez, Savic, Laird, Savic, Bailly on the ball. Oh, good ball from Bailly into Rashford. Rashford goal. There we go. That's going to do good for Rashford's confidence. That's really good for Rashford's confidence. Bailly again making a goal. Bailly made a goal the last game. Bailly made a goal this game. Bailly threw into Rashford 3-1, and that's going to do wonders for his confidence. And again, that's a goal that's come from Rashford running in behind. I tell you what, Bailly, you might as well put Bailly in midfield, man. You might as well put ERIK Bailly in midfield. Look at that. I mean, stick Bailly in midfield. Well done from Rashford. Good finish that. 1-3-1. Rashford with the goal. Happy days. Happy days. Bailly assists. Honestly, I think you should. Bailly is madness. Bailly he's 1 minute he's prime Van Dijk, the next minute he's prime Messi, and then the next minute he's ERIK Bailly. He's a mad player. Bailly making them runs again. He is. Bailly being a threat yet again. Let me change the score in the chat to Manchester United 3-1. Bailly, yeah. I mean, Sedanic ball's been good. Bailly's been good. Martial's been good. Sancho's been good. Lots of good performances again. This second half, we've been really good. Good skill from Rashford. Loses out there, but I think that goal for Rashford would be good just for like confidence in general. Like, I know Rashford's been okay, but that goal, it was well taken. Will do well for his confidence. Here come Melbourne though. Oh, making serious runs. Oh, Melbourne with the shot, but it's wide. But that could have really easily been 3-2 right away there. Really easily could have been 3-2. I mean, out of the 180 minutes of football we've played so far, the only time we conceded was when Maguire was playing in defence. So it is not looking good for Maguire. I just really want to see Garnacho come on. Honestly, Bailly's been so good, hasn't he? ERIK Bailly. We've got ERIK Bailly. Bailly. Yeah. Guys, by the way, sorry, I'm a bit quiet. It's because we're at the end of the game and I'm just watching it. They should have scored then. Do I watch Love Island? I'm watching this season a little bit. I haven't watched the last episodes. Looks like 2 wins and 2. It does. What I was going to say is, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe down below. The match ends in 10 minutes, but I will be doing a match reaction to the games. If you've been unable to watch the match, or you're just interested in my thoughts in the match and all of that, make sure you subscribe, because in an hour's time there will be an upload, a short 7-8 minute video talking through the match, saying who was good, who was bad, what we saw, positives, what did we see implemented from Ten Hag, did we see pressing, did we see a style of play. In my match reaction, if you couldn't watch the match, I'm going to be telling you which players were good, which were bad, the positives and negatives from the game, how we played, what we saw, and overall what to take from the game. So I will do a match reaction after the game. Rashford scored the third goal. The second goal was scored by Martial, and the first was on the McTominay deflection as well. But it's been a good performance from United. We conceded a silly goal, but in general, it's been a good performance. And Sedanic ball keeps the ball on. I mean, Sedanic ball just absolutely just looks so. He looks like Iniesta. The confidence he's playing with is absolutely mad. Rashford with the header there, but it's just off. The confidence of Sedanic ball is just crazy. Donny's a number 8. Why do we keep playing as a 10? I'm not sure. I think Donny would be much better in a deeper role. But I think when Sedan Iqbal and Charlie Savage have been that impressive, I mean, what can you even do with Donny van der Beek? They've just been so impressive. I'd like to see Donny play instead of Scott McTominay, but I don't think we will see that. I'd really like to see Donny play in Scott McTominay's role. I thought Scott McTominay was poor yet again. It's a shame we're not seeing the likes of Garnacho and Co come on. Although we are winning and the players that are playing well. But I think Garnacho and Palestri players I'd like to see. Honestly, he might as well stick ERIK Bailly in midfield though, man. Bailly gets it away. Here comes Rashford. I mean, Laird. Laird making a good run. Ethan Laird. Ethan Laird wins a foul. Ethan Laird's been impressive as well. I've been happy with Ethan Laird. I'm so happy Rashford scored. Like honestly, Rashford needed that goal. Like Rashford and Martial are 2 players that I rate, and 2 players we're going to need this season. And they're 2 players that are low on confidence, and you know when they just need their goals, and you're just so happy they got their goals because they absolutely needed it. Oh, viva Ronaldo, viva Ronaldo, viva Ronaldo, viva Ronaldo. Malacia, good pass from Malacia into Amad. Amad Diallo. We've been on the front foot for most of the second half. Chong. Laird's wide if he needs help. Ethan Laird. Ethan Laird into Iqballer. Iqballer with another good ball in. Donny can't quite get there because he's next to a 6'4" defender, but Sedan Iqballer, man, he is. McTominay, Savage and Iqbal have put McTominay to shame. They put McTominay to shame. What do I think of this season's Love Island? I want Eccleston and Davide to win. Honestly. Bailly better than Maguire. He is. That's the funny thing. Man United's first Premier League match is Brighton. I'm actually looking forward to it. I'm actually looking forward to Man United playing in the Premier League for the first time in like 6 months because we've been really, really good. Rashford scored the 3rd goal. Honestly, really looking forward to it. Nani's going to probably come on. Oh, Malacia has done quite well defensively. Guys, we're only 20 likes away from 300 likes, and the goal is to hit 300 likes by the end of the video. So make sure you go and hit that like button if you haven't already. And of course, subscribe down below to Alice Talks Football if you are new. There will be a match reaction right after the match, reviewing the game, talking about how good Sancho and Sedan Iqbal and everyone was as well. So make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Make sure you share the video and all of that as well. Let's go for 300 likes. So close, costs nothing. Nani is now coming on for Melbourne. So it'd be nice to see Nani play against United again as well. Welcome back, Nani. I'm surprised we haven't made any subs for the last 10 minutes or so. It would have been really nice to see Garnacho or Mejbri involved. We haven't seen them so far yet, and I think Garnacho's definitely one for the future. But I mean, we're playing well, so I guess why change it? With 3-1 up, we're playing well. Why change it as well? People saying Sedan Iqbal and Charlie Savage are technically better than Fred, and they are. Iqbal, Laird, Iqbal again into Laird. Iqbal never misses. Iqbal generally never misses. This guy just whenever he passes, he just don't miss. It's like he gets the ball in a tight space and he still manages to get an accurate pass. Honestly, this guy is crazy good. Maybe it's good about being Europa League because you can actually play players like Sedan Iqbal. Rashford with the shot. Ooh, just wide there. The reason why Martinez to United is not 100% finalised is because Ajax are working on 2 deals at the same time. Meanwhile, Martinez and the agent are waiting to get the green light from Ajax to fly to Manchester for his medical. That's what Mike Verway's just said, but it is basically done. Donny van der Beek, Donny van der Beek. Na 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 na. Donny van der Beek. I just surprised we haven't made more subs. That's the only negative. I think we've played really well. We've had some really good performances. I'd just like to see some other players get on the pitch as well, just because they're exciting young players. People saying Iqbal's better than McTourneau, but that's not. Oh, jeez. Sancho and Martial. Martinez needs to complete medical. The reason Martinez hasn't completed his medical is because Ajax work on about 50 million deals at once. Do you watch other matches except United? Yeah, I watch like matches if it's like a big match, like like Liverpool City. I watch a bit Chelsea, Liverpool. I watch the Premier League and I watch the Champions League outside of United. Iqbal. Alice, I mean, right now you're thinking Bailly and Martinez for the centre-back partnership at this rate. I mean, Bailly's been the most impressive defender on pre-season. I know it's pre-season, but if you keep winning, they get confidence. Exactly. And I think some of these players like Rashford and Martial, we know are good players, but they're just lacking confidence. So I think confidence is so important. So important. Here they come. Here come Melbourne. Melbourne playing it around here. Oh, Iqbal, Ahmad into Chong. Really good. Ahmad's been quite good. Really good pass from Ahmad into Chong. Donny! Oh, it's an own goal. It's 4-1. It's an own goal, I think. Really good pass, though. Really good pass. Really good pass. I mean, look, that down the right-hand side, we've been such a threat, and that's what happens when you put good balls into the box. Steve Chong there. Very, very good play that from United. Donny van der Beek. Donny van der Beek. Na. Donny would have got on the end of that anyway. This is Chong. Really good run. Really good ball in. And we managed to get a goal from it, which is brilliant. Own goal, but a goal is a goal. And 4-1 United. I told you, we've been so much better this second half. We win the second half 2-0 and we win the first half 2-1. Those youngsters have been really, really good for United. Sedan Iqbal. I mean, some of those youngsters have been so impressive. Charlie Savage and Sedan Iqbal, they should be proud of themselves. Chong and Ahmad's been good. Rashford's got his goal. Rashford's been good as well. I think Ethan Laird's been pretty solid and decent as well. I mean, there's so many positives to take from the game. Bailly's been good. Sancho's been good. Martial, like, it's been a really, really good performance, and we are 4-1 up now. The scoreline should update in a few seconds, but it is 4-1. Van der Beek, Donny van der Beek. Exactly. Sedan is currently in the family group chat demanding future GAM kids called Iqbal and Sedan. Honestly, Ahmad's looked a lot better today, hasn't he? Wan-Bissaka didn't even play because we want Wan-Bissaka. So Martinez can play DM, but he will come in and play left centre back, I believe. Charlie Savage better than his dad, says Gaz. Honestly, it feels like that, doesn't it? Charlie Savage, Ahmad, Malacia. Is it Malacia or Malacia? Because I hear half the people call it Malacia and half the people call it Malacia. Iqbal. Can we make it 5-1? No. Oof. That's nearly. Oh, the camera is shaking. That was a horrible camera angle there. So, the game is pretty much over, and it's going to most likely end Manchester United 4, Melbourne 1. Guys, if you're watching right now and you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe because I will be live, not live, I will be doing a video that will be up in 40 minutes doing a match review. Lots of positives as well. Malasua. With Ronaldo and Ten Hag, we could win a title for sure. No, we're not. Look, I'm really impressed with what I've seen so far in pre-season. But it's pre-season, we cannot get ahead of ourselves. I don't think we'll be winning a title. I think if we're going to win a trophy, it will be the Europa League. I think we might be able to make a push for top 4. But if I was going to be honest, I see us finishing about 5th. But I'm really impressed with what I've seen so far. Ten Hag's got them playing good football. He's got them playing well on it. I'm very, very happy as well. Diallo and Palestri, future wingers, they've looked very, very impressive. There's generally not many negatives to take from the game, which I think for me is the best thing. A lovely ball over here. Diallo, one last chance. Oh, just tries to, can't quite get to Rashford there. Can't quite get it to Rashford. I think he was offside anyway. But look, Iqbal absolutely embarrassing Fred and McTominay as well. He absolutely is. It's quite funny. Sancho, 73 million bargain now, people are saying. Honestly, absolutely brilliant. But guys, that is full time. The game ends at Manchester United 4, Melbourne victory 1. Thank you everybody that tuned into today's watch along. As Gaz has asked, I will be live tonight around 7 p.m. if any news comes out, and I believe news will be coming out. But so many positives to take from the game. Manchester United playing attacking football, counter-pressing, pressing opposition, linking up plays, good play in the final third. Iqbal and some of the youngsters were incredible. 4-1 victory for Manchester United. Cannot complain. Martial, Sancho, balling out yet again. So thank you everyone for tuning into today's game. Make sure you smash that like button. Please do subscribe down below to Alice Talks Football if you are new. I'm now going to make a quick match reaction. I'm going to do a 5-minute review of the game. So please do subscribe for that. That will probably be out about 1:30 UK time will be my match reaction and review on the game. So Sedan Iqbal, Martial, Sancho, smash a like if you thought they were brilliant today. Smash a like if you're happy with the performance, and smash a like if you love ERIK Ten Hag. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I will have a video up at 1:30 doing a match reaction, sharing my thoughts on the game. See you then. Bye.